and welcome to session number 2 of the Year 3 Home Maths Learning Resources. I'm Miss Heeks and I'm going to be guiding you through today's session. In this session we are going to be comparing fractions which have the same denominator. Okay, so let's begin by looking at this example. So both of these fractions have the same denominator, and that is 8. Okay, and that's because the bar at the top has been split into 8 equal parts. So let's start by looking at the orange bar. So we have 8 equal parts, and 3 of those equal parts have been shaded in. So the numerator is 3, so we have 3/8 of that bar shaded in. We're then going to make a comparison with the green bar. So again, we can see the bar has been split into 8 equal parts. So all we need to do is compare the numerator. So 6 of those 8 equal parts have been shaded in. So we know 6 is bigger than 3. And because of that, we're going to use this symbol to show that 6/8 is bigger than 3/8. Okay, moving on to a very similar example again. So we can see the denominators are the same, therefore we are comparing two fractions with the same denominator. Both of these fractions have 4. Both of the bars have been split into 4 equal parts. So we have quarters. So now we need to compare the two numerators. So the first one has 3 parts shaded in, and the second one has 1 part shaded in. So clearly we can see that 3/4 is bigger than 1/4. So here we have 2 more fractions. We can see that both of the denominators are 10. We can see the orange one is the bigger fraction. 6 of those equal 10 parts have been shaded in compared to the 5 equal parts shaded in on the green bar. So therefore 6/10 is bigger than 5/10. Okay, so what we need to do is start looking at fractions without the visual representation, so without the drawings. So if we look at the black fractions first, both fractions have 10 as the denominator. So we could imagine an object or bar being split into 10 equal parts. That might be a chocolate bar, that might just be a drawing, it might be a pizza, it's whatever helps you, okay? Then we need to think about which of those is bigger. So is 8/10 bigger or 1/10 bigger, okay? Well, I know that 8/10 is bigger because 8 is the numerator in the first fraction, which is more than 1 in the second fraction. So we make that comparison with the numerators when the denominators are the same. So we can use our symbol again to show that 8/10 is bigger than 1/10. And then if we look at the blue questions at the bottom, the blue fractions, both have 3 as a denominator. So again, we need to be comparing the numerators. And we can see that 2/3 is bigger than 1/3. So we just need to put that symbol in to show that on that one. Okay, so here are some questions just like the ones we've just had a look at. So same again, but it's your turn to have a go. So this time we have quarters at the top in black and we have 8s at the bottom. We just need to compare the numerators as we can see the denominators are the same in both those fractions. So which is bigger? So use that symbol to show me. Grab some scrap paper, whatever it is you've got, just make a note of it. So pause the video and have a go at answering those 2 questions. Okay, so hopefully you've had a go at that, and you should have 3/4 is bigger than 2/4 and 4/8 is bigger than 3/8. So here are your questions for you to have a go at today. So you might have managed to print off the sheet and you can write straight onto the sheet, or you might just need to pause the video and copy the questions down. All you need to do is pop the symbol in the boxes to show which fraction is bigger, okay? It's just like what we've just done. It's just you need to have a go at doing it independently. So pause the video, pop that when you're done to see how you got on. So here are the answers for today's questions. So just pause the video, see how you got on, check mine against yours, check I've not made any mistakes, and hopefully you have been successful.
Thank you for joining in with today's session. I hope you enjoyed the activities. Don't forget to send your work to your teacher, as I'm sure they'd love to see what you've been up to. And don't forget to come back for session number 3. See you soon.